I'm Telmo.
And I'm Tula. We are the Little Cooks.
Today, we are going to show you how to make an elephant in vinegar.
An elephant in vinegar? Telmo.
Oops, you're right. How about a steam lamp?
No, we're making a chocolate cake.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite kind of cake. A chocolate cake!
It's very simple. Grab some paper and pencil so you can write down the ingredients that we need.
Hold on a sec. Okay, I'm ready.
Good. Eggs. A yogurt.
Flour.
Sugar.
Olive oil.
Yeast.
And last but not least, cocoa powder!
Now let's get started. First, we ask our grown-up to preheat the oven for us to the temperature of 350 degrees so that it can start heating up. Grown-up! Can you please preheat the oven to 350 degrees? Pretty please? Thank you!
Let's begin.
We grab a bowl and we drop 3 eggs into it. Telmo, without the shell.
Of course. Without the shell.
I start to beat them with the mixer.
Now I grab the yogurt and I drop it inside the bowl.
Use a little spoon to help you so that you don't leave anything behind.
All right.
You're not supposed to eat it, Telmo. You're supposed to put it in the bowl.
Oh, it's too late now. All right, we'll use the yogurt container as a measuring cup.
Put in 2.5 cups of flour. And don't stop mixing the ingredients so that you don't end up with any lumps.
And now we can add the yeast.
Telmo, first we need to put in the sugar.
Oh, it's way too late.
All right, that's no problem. And now 2 cups of sugar.
How about 3?
No, Telmo, because then it's going to be too sweet.
Oh, well that's perfect.
Better not, Telmo.
All right.
Oof, this is starting to get me a little tired.
Oh, do you want me to take over for you?
There's no need. I think I can make it till the end. Now add the oil.
All right, 1 cup of olive oil coming up. And now, the best part.
That's it, the cocoa.
The Super Cocoa! 1 cup of Super Cocoa powder.
This is ready now.
And last of all, the pepper.
Pepper?
Why don't we try a fantastic experiment? Yummy chocolate cake with pepper.
Not pepper, Telmo. I really don't like chocolate cake with pepper.
Oh, darn it. But we need to try that some other day. It has to be delicious.
All right, for another day.
All right, well, that's all the ingredients.
Even though I've mixed it up very well, there must be still a few lumps.
You need to mix it with my super strength.
I don't have super strength, Telmo.
I do. Now let me get my hands on that.
All right.
The cake dough is ready.
Okay, we grab the cake pan we're going to use to put in the oven, and we coat the entire surface with butter. Is everything okay, Super Telmo?
Yes. I'm just trying to get my strength back. Us superheroes do that, you know.
Right. Okay, my friends, what I'm doing right now is so the dough won't stick to the pan. And while Telmo tries to get his super strength back, I'll put the dough into the cake pan. What are you doing?
This will help me get my super strength back.
You're not supposed to do that. You're gonna get a tummy ache.
Well, superheroes don't ever get any.
All right. The batter is ready to be put inside the oven.
But for that, we're gonna need the help of a grown-up because we're still not old enough to do that.
Grown up! Oh, please, can you put this cake batter into the oven? Don't forget, you have to preheat it first so that when it's hot, you're ready to bake.
All right, little cooks. The oven is really hot now. Don't get near it because you could get burned.
We have to let the cake bake for 25 minutes.
They're done! They're done!
Remember, the cake will be hot when it comes out of the oven.
And you should never, ever, ever eat a cake when it's hot.
Because you might get a bad tummy ache.
Perfect!
I'm so hungry!
And the best thing is that you can add anything. We can fill it with marmalade and cover it with melted chocolate. Oh, and dried fruit.
Almonds, pine seeds, and pepper!
All right, we can add pepper too if you want.
I really love pepper.
My little friends, it's time for us to repeat the ingredients to you so you can know how to make a delicious chocolate cake. Ingredients for chocolate cake: 3 eggs, 1 natural yogurt, 2½ cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of cocoa, 1 envelope of yeast, 1 cup of olive oil, butter to grease the pan.
Ta-da! What do you think?
We've added some strawberry marmalade on the inside, and we've covered it with powdered sugar.
Let's go show it to our grown-up now.
I think that's a great idea. Be very careful, Telmo. Please don't drop it.
No problem. I've got superpowers. Oh!
Let's go! LMNS. You can always win. So many nights, so many days, but always be your LMNS. You can always win. So many nights, so many days, but always be your LMNS. Be your LMNS. Be your LMNS.
Sabotage.
The brave superhero Atom Man watches over the world with his neutron vision, protecting it from villains and wrongdoers with his photonic watch and his molecular agglutinator. Up ahead approaches the ship of his sworn enemy, Professor Molecule, that is once again set out to defeat him. But... Whoa! Where are the brakes? troops!
At last you're mine!
Huh, that's what you think! Oh no, there's no way out!
Hey, don't let him escape!
You're surrounded. Give up, Adam Man.
No, Adam Man never gives up.
Well, say your prayers then.
No, leave me alone.
Chip, wake up.
Huh? Oh, I dreamt I was chased by some chemical monsters.
Another nightmare about physics and chemistry?
Yeah, the monsters were coming after me and trying to get me. But then my ray gun ran out of juice.
Come on, get up. We're gonna be late for school again.
Oh man, why do I have to go to school every day?
Well, because you have a lot to learn about life. By the way, Chip, look what arrived today.
Huh? At last, Adam Man Special Edition.
If you get dressed quickly, you can take it to school.
Yeah, just you wait till I show Nico and Hugo. Come on, Grandpa, we'll be late.
Darn piece of junk. They don't make cars like they used to. How can they expect kids to make it to school on time if we all drive around in tin cans? Come on, Chip, get out the car. The bell's gonna ring.
Hey,
And don't read your comic in class.
don't worry, Grandpa.
Now, it is thanks to these great minds that we have the scientific knowledge that we possess today. And thanks to the studies and experiments performed by scientists of all ages, our world has evolved.
What's happening?
They've taken his cape and he can't fly.
I told you if he lost his cape, he'd lose his powers.
Now, who can tell me who Archimedes was? Chip? Who was Archimedes?
Busted again.
The second man on the moon?
Well, that's the end of our comic book.
Distracted in class again? What are you hiding? Hand it over immediately!
Professor Susan, I know.
Not now.
Give me your gum, Hugo. You'll see.
If you paid as much attention to your lessons as you do to that Anton man, I'm sure you wouldn't get such bad grades. No, but I am confiscating this comic book.
Ugh, come on, will you sit down? You brown noser!
Now collect your things and get ready. We're going on a field trip to the High Energies Institute. Oh. Raph, why are you still here? Why aren't you in the hall with everyone else?
I can't. I'm stuck to the chair.
This is the last time that you endanger the High Energy Institute with your crazy experiment, Doctor.
Crazy? Now, how dare you say such a thing?
You're fired from this institute. We're sick of your useless tests and your impetuous behavior.
What? Fired? But that's not possible.
Just pick up your things and get out.
I'll have revenge. Grr. It's working. That's it. Look at this, you good-for-nothing robot. This is a scientific breakthrough of the century. Once the lens is installed in the particle accelerator at the Institute, I'll be able to create antimatter and rule the world.
Come along, kids.
No comic book to read on the bus.
Huh? Don't give up that easily. We'll get that comic book back. Plan A, rescue Adam Man.
Now, do you all have your physics and chemistry textbooks?
Yes, Professor Susan.
Right then, everybody get in line to go on the bus. By the way, Chip, where is your textbook?
What now?
Right now. I expect you've forgotten it as usual.
Of course not. I've got my textbook here, Miss Susan.
Well, that's a nice surprise.
Phew. Thanks, Lara.
Hold on to it. You can give it back later.
Here we are in the Museum of the High Energies Laboratory. In this room, we have all the information we need about atoms.
Where have I seen that before? Of course, it's Atom Man's symbol.
Okay, kids, open your textbooks to page 17. Whoops. The chapter about atoms and their structure.
Rescuing Atom Man, Plan B.
Science tells us that an atom's nucleus is made up of protons and neutrons. As you can see, they have the same number of protons and electrons. Electrons have a negative charge, and protons have a positive charge.
She'll
Okay,
squash
let's
him.
go have a snack in the garden.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
And you two? Aren't you going outside?
Yeah.
Well, go on then.
Have they gone? I'd better get out of here.
The lid stuck. Oh! Wow!
What do we have here?
I'm sorry, sir.
You sniveling brat. This isn't a schoolyard. This is a laboratory museum. It's no place for the fooling around.
Man, what's his problem?
I hope they haven't cancelled my ID. It works. Here it is. The particle accelerator.
Well, some plan. At this rate, we'll never get to know if Atom Man gets his powers back.
Come on, guys, cheer up. I'm thinking up a new plan to get our comic back. But in the meantime, let's play soccer, okay?
All right. Yeah. And now some yogurt.
I hope you're happy.
I'm sorry, didn't mean to.
You're a disaster. I'll go and get it.
Don't just float there, you pile of junk. Stand by the main switch and wait for my signal. Oh, yeah.
Accelerator ready to fire.
But what have you done? Yes! Useless idiot! It wasn't time yet! No!
Ah, there you are. At last. Oh, what's happening? Oh,
Who are you?
I'm Chip.
My lens!
Oh, what's happening? What's happening? What? Where am I? This isn't the High Energies Institute. Look, the lens the man was talking about. I'll keep it safe. Huh?
I'm telling you that weird
so
thing
loud,
appeared where
or
the
he'll
laser
hear
beam
us.
fell. Where's he gone?
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Hello. Whoa! We won't hurt you.
Who are you?
I'm Merc. I say, what kind of element are you?
Element? I'm Chip.
Chip?
What was that light?
Light? I don't know. I was just playing, and then this laser beam surrounded me, and I woke up here. The truth is, I'm pretty lost. And who are you?
I'm Ferric, and this floating bubble is Hydro.
And we are atoms.
Atoms?
Yes. You'd better come with us to Atomica, and maybe they'll be able to solve the mystery there.
And will they be able to tell me how to get home?
You bet they will.
What happened? My lens! Where's my lens? I remember. That insolent brat has stolen it. I have to get it back as soon as possible. Oh? What's that? If that's antimatter, then I did it. I was right. The great Dr. No has created antimatter. I alone control it, and I'll have my revenge. I'll rule the world.
And so we're in the museum next to the bar tree, and Nico, he sometimes goes a bit too far, and he shot the ball out of the park.
Ta-da! This is Atomica.
Wow! It's amazing!
Observe, my little tin cans. The first atoms of antimatter are already under my control. They've come straight from the void to serve me. Working at this speed, I'll soon have a whole army at my disposal, and I'll be able to create my world domination device. And when I get my lens back from that little brat, I'll dominate everyone and everything. I'll be the ruler of the world!
Hello, all my little friends.
Hello!
Hello, Lucio.
Hello, Lucio!
Lucio, today I'm going to talk about your cousins. Yes, about pedestrian traffic lights. Listen, boys and girls. When you want to cross the street, you should always do it on...
The pedestrian crossing!
That's right. Very good. I'm going to draw what a pedestrian crossing looks like. This is the crossing. And this is the pedestrian traffic light. There are two lights. When you see the green man, it means that you can cross the street. But always taking care, looking left and right, in case a car comes who isn't paying close attention. When the green man flashes, it means you have to be careful. It is better for you not to cross the road and wait. When you see the red man, it means you can't cross the street. Let's see what our little friend Victor does. Victor is happily walking down the street, going about his business, when on the other side of the street, he sees Carla, the girl that he really likes. And now the only thing he thinks about is running across the road to see her, without paying attention to the pedestrian traffic lights, which are showing the red man, which means that you can't cross. Victor, careful! Don't cross when it's red! He almost got run over. How silly! What a bump! That's what happens when you don't pay attention to the traffic lights. Very bad. Isn't that right, Lucio? And what a fright he gave Carla. Well, let's see now what she does. She has seen that the pedestrian traffic lights are showing the green man, and that the cars are stopping. Now she can cross. Excellent, Carla. The bumps that Victor got have dazed him. Now he isn't thinking about Carla anymore. He just wants to go home and rest. It's lucky that Carla stopped him. When the red man is showing, you shouldn't cross the street. We've already seen how dangerous it is. Now the green man is showing. But before crossing, you must look both ways to make sure that the cars have stopped. That's it now. Victor and Carla can cross safely. I hope that you always cross the street carefully, like them, who have now done it well and deserve green light, Lucio. And well, that's all for today, little friends. And remember, always cross the street
When you see the green man, look both ways.
and look both ways. Goodbye now.
Goodbye.
Tula, are you gonna be long?
No, I just have to finish answering the email that I got from my friend Tito.
Tito sent you an email?
Yes, what's the matter?
No, nothing.
I think it would be best if you used your imagination to think about a project rather than strange things.
But how do you know what I'm thinking of? And besides, I can't think of anything to do for today.
I know what we can do today. We're going to make stuffed toys.
Say what?
Yeah, you know, plush toys.
Awesome! That way I can make a little friend for Dino. And will yours be for Tito?
Telmo, that's enough. Let's have a look at the materials we need. Different colored wool.
Scissors.
A pencil.
Poster board.
One bowl.
And one cup.
Telmo, can you please tell me what you're doing?
Don't you see? I'm measuring Dino. It's fundamental for my project.
I don't think you're clear on this. Stuffed toys are very small and round. We can't make them shape into a dino.
My stuffed toy will be the coolest, largest, and most fearsome on the world. He and I will dominate the world, and you'll do everything I tell you.
And where will you get so much wool for your super stuffed toy?
I bought 760 pounds of wool.
You'll make a mess with so much wool, Telmo.
I'm Super Telmo. I won't make a mess.
Fine. Let's start with the first thing we're going to do. We draw two identical circles on the poster board, the size of a bowl. Then we draw a smaller circle in the middle with the help of a cup. Then we cut them with scissors. Telmo, can you go into the kitchen and get 2 bowls and 2 cups?
Right away. bowls are in the kitchen?
Of course, where else would they be?
The thing is, I can't find them.
Did you look in the first cupboard?
Of course, that's the first thing I did.
How strange. Maybe Grown-up knows where they are. Grown-up, have you seen the bowls?
Wow, don't worry about it, grown-up. Do you mind if we take 2 bowls and 2 cups? I'm sure you can make another rocket with, I don't know, with the pots.
Thank you.
Tula, can you please tell me what you did with my poster board?
But I didn't do anything with it. Could it be that you used it for another project?
Impossible. I would have remembered.
Well, you still have a lot left.
Something here is very strange. Do you really think I can make a stuffed toy?
I'm sure you can make one the size of Grown-up. And while we're finishing up, we're going to explain the next step. We grab some wool, whichever color we like, and we make a little ball, one that will fit in the hole of the poster board. We grab the 2 poster boards that we've cut and we bring them together with the wool. We coil up the ball until it's covering the poster board. The more layers we make, the furrier the stuffed toy should be. Telmo, don't you think you've gone too far?
Of course not. I want to make an enormous stuffed toy.
But it won't go through the hole like that. It's better to make several layers, and if you use different colors, it will look very nice.
No, I happen to like it like this.
All right, whatever you want.
Paquito, don't distract me because this requires a lot of concentration.
You see, it doesn't go through.
You just watch how I do it. Paquito, can you please tell me what you're doing?
Telmo, what are you up to?
It's not me, it's Paquito. He's not letting me do my project. Paquito, where'd you go? Paquito, come back. What?
Of course, so now it's the hamster's fault. That's what you get for making such a big ball. Telmo, open your mouth, I can't understand you. Okay, don't get worked up. I'll go call Grown-up. Grown-up! Grown-up, can you help me disentangle Telmo? Well, while we disentangle Telmo, let's take a look at the next step. We lean the circle of wood on the rim of a table and we hold it down in the middle with one hand. We cut the wool along the edge of the rim without lifting the circle off the table. We string a long piece of wool between the 2 poster boards and we make a knot. We take out the poster boards one by one very carefully. Then we knot the other end of the piece of wool and now we can hang it wherever we want. It's turned out wonderful. If you want, you can decorate your stuffed toy by sticking pieces of poster board on them and making some eyes of wings or a Telmo.
Tula, that's not funny. I haven't been able to make a friend for Dino.
But, Telmo, why would Dino want another friend if he already has you?
That's true.
Ugh. As you can see, you can make all kinds of stuffed toys. One for your keys, one for your cell phone with a rubber band, one to annoy Telmo.
Ouch! 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 Whoa.
Okay, come on, I'll help you take off that wool.
Raindrop's birth.
15 billion years ago, more or less, the universe began to develop. Huge burning masses crossed the vacuum in all directions, giving birth to stars and planets. Ours, planet Earth, we reckon was formed about 4,600 million years ago, and for a very long time, it was wrapped in a cloak of thick steam, which, when cooled, created what we now know as water. After falling out from clouds for millions and millions of years, water has created lakes, rivers, and seas all over the planet, covering 70% of its surface.
Hey! Ouch! Wow! What a stupid way to wake up! I don't see what's funny about falling hard when one wakes up in the morning.
Sorry, I didn't intend to laugh at you, but I enjoy watching dewdrops fall.
I'm a dewdrop?
Sure. You were born last night. You were created when temperature dropped and moisture was condensed.
Oh, wow! And if temperature rises, I'll disappear?
Well, usually that's what happens to all drops. They evaporate with heat. But you look special. What's your name?
Well, I don't know. I was just born, remember?
Yes, of course. You still don't have a name, though you had an impressive fall.
You're right. Fallen drop. Raindrop. Raindrop. How does that sound?
Ha ha ha! Couldn't be any better. And it's funny, too.
What about your name?
Oh, I see you're going to be fun. My name is Nimbus. I'm steam. A cloud.
You mean to say you're also made of water?
I'm water in a gaseous form. I'm made of millions of droplets. Droplets which are much, much smaller than you are.
That means we're all like brothers, from the same family.
Ha ha! That's it!
What's that?
Something heavy and likely to be dangerous.
Dangerous?
We better take a look.
Is it wise?
I told you he sounded big and dangerous.
He's huge. But what is it?
A mammoth. The largest mammal on Earth.
Who are those hiding over there?
Ah, humans. They are also mammals, only smaller, and are surely scared of the mammoth.
And who is that bush with feet over there?
He is also a human, using their best weapon.
Wow. Weapon? I can't see any weapon.
Of course. His reasoning, intelligence. If they are capable of making good use of it, they can beat any animal. He is using camouflage to make the mammoth believe he's just another bush in the forest.
Oh, wow. What a good idea. Hey, what is he up to? The mammoth will surely see him, and if he's angry, he'll surely hurt him. He's just a little man. Look, he's yelling at him. Is he mad or what? He's closer to a loony than an intelligent guy. That mammoth will squash him. Look at those tusks. That guy hasn't got a chance. Look, his friends can see he's done for.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. He doesn't seem to be scared.
I can't watch this. He'll look like a pizza when he catches him.
I don't think so. Look!
Wow! Wow! That was a great trick! They fooled that mammoth!
I told you intelligence was an outstanding weapon.
Humans should always be taken seriously.
I'm glad you met them. They can be great friends of ours. But sadly, sometimes they can be selfish and insane and can even put the planet's existence in danger.
Oh, a friend to be taken seriously.
What a lovely smell. I'm really hungry.
I love living in dirt. Bed and breakfast all in one.
Blah! Disgusting! You're the filthiest pig I've ever come across, Flu. How can you live among all that dirt?
Oh, wow. Who have we here now, Frosty? Who are you to judge my taste? Hey, have you had breakfast?
You can't do me any harm. I'm made of ice, and your filth only slides on me. And your sour comments would never heat me up.
You'll melt sooner or later, and your square little head will then turn into a smelly puddle of water.
Well, I hope that will not happen for a long time. By the way, have you seen Nimbus anywhere?
Oh, yes. I saw him a while ago. He floated by over there.
Okay, knowing you how I do, I'm sure he went in the opposite direction. See you, Flu. Have a nice day.
You have a nice day. I prefer rotten days. As rotten as they can be.
Rivers, fountains, lakes, seas, oceans. There's water everywhere. 3/4 of our planet is covered by water.
And with all this water, whoever thought about calling it planet Earth?
Oh, it's a human thing. Although water is everywhere, and they rely on it, they carry most of their activities on land.
Of course. And I imagine all this exuberant vegetation is also due to the abundance of water.
That's it. All plants and animals need water to survive.
Wow!
Cute hairy creatures, aren't they?
Just like humans.
Yes, they are actually related.
Huh, the Earth is wonderful.
When I was born, humans and animals didn't exist. Trees and plants either. All you could see was burning masses and clouds.
Goodness gracious, Nimbus. How old are you?
Let me see. 1,000 million, 2,000 million, 3,000 million. Oh boy! It's my birthday tomorrow!
Really? How will you fit all those candles on the cake?
Just joking. Us clouds never age. We are formed and vanish too easily.
But you're a special cloud. I'm sure you must have been among the first clouds ever.
Well, yes. I've been sailing now for over 4,000 million years.
Wow, you must have experienced so many things.
Not so many. A few cells, then fishes, amphibious, and dinosaurs.
Holy cow!
What cow? No, I see no cow. Are you frightened of heights?
No, not really. It's just that everything is just so far away.
You better get used to it. The sky is also full of water.
Yes, I remember. You mentioned before you clouds are made of water droplets.
That's it. And you will one day be part of a storm cloud. And when rainfall starts, you'll have to jump with the other drops.
I'll have to jump from up here?
And even higher. There are clouds which reach 25,000 feet. Ha ha ha! Don't you worry now. Rain has fallen since the beginning of time, and I've never heard of any drop having a painful fall. Ha 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 ha!
Hi, Flu.
Hi, Sick.
Virus visited the human camp.
They hunted down a mammoth. A huge one. Massive. A very, very large beast.
Loads and loads of fresh meat. We'll have to work at it.
We can't do that, Dad. Humans intend to feed on it, and if you poison it, they'll get sick.
Right. That's the whole point. Poisoning them is our duty, son.
Oh, Virus. No one would ever think this son of yours is part of the family.
Virus, you're a germ, like all of us.
Was I also born in a turd?
A dinosaur one, yes.
A Jurassic turd.
I don't want to even think about it. Blech!
Hey, boy, how old are you?
Almost 200 million.
Well, it's about time you learned your duties. You're here to poison.
And you will poison. Extremely well. Won't you, boy?
Dad, please.
No time for nonsense, kid. You're part of this germ family, and we have great expectations of you.
Well, what a future. He looks a lousy polluter to me.
Enough.
Okay. Leave the kid alone. He'll learn.
He'll learn. The boy will poison whether he likes it or not.
Come on, Virus. We better get out of the way now.
Humans are organizing a feast to celebrate the mammoth hunt.
And how do you know? Have you been invited or what?
They're drinking that grape juice.
Wine!
From the grapevine came wine. And whining. Wine? Who wine? Oh yes, I'm wine. As I'm a droplet, alcohol droplet.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Dopey.
Hi there, Frosty. What are you doing here?
Looking for Nimbus.
Well, here I am, dear friends. I want you to meet Raindrop.
Hello.
Hi, I'm an alcohol drop, and they call me Dopey.
And I'm Frosty.
Oh boy, you're really cool.
I would say frozen. I'm an ice cube.
Frosty is related to both of us. He's made of water like we are. Here we are. All three states of water. Solid, liquid, and gaseous.
And who are they? Any relatives of ours?
Unfortunately, yes. It's Flu and his gang.
Well, well, a newcomer.
Hello, I'm Raindrop.
Well, well, and I'm Flu, king of pollution.
That was disgusting.
A dear drop of water doesn't enjoy dirt.
Shame! A crystal clear water drop. Although that won't last forever.
If you're looking for trouble, why don't you try me out?
Who's looking for trouble? We're only welcoming your new friend.
We are a very sociable group.
And you know we have a soft spot for you, Nimbus.
Well, I have no need for your kindness. You better go away and get on with your own business.
How rude of you. There's no need to get mad like that. We're only having some fun.
That crowd can't take a joke.
No sense of humor whatsoever.
Cute kid. He looks hungry to me.
We better feed him then.
Well, there's our first prey for today. A lovely baby human. The weak are my favorite prey. Open up your mouth, kid. That's a good boy. You're gonna enjoy this one.
Your father's a genius. Look and learn.
Stop, boy. Leave that. Mom, I don't want that boy to be poisoned.
This boy is not normal. Remember, we're germs.
If that kid eats that bad grape, he'll be sick.
That's it. Go on. Good boy.
Oh no!
Go on, go on. Take it.
Gotcha.
Damn it. What? Okay, boys, get in.
Yours, Frosty.
Hey, skillful football player.
He's ours.
Grab him. Hit him hard.
All yours, Nimbus.
Ha ha ha! Perfect reception, Frosty.
Now that cloudy guy got it.
Okay, guys, let's see who can take it from me.
Grab him.
Here, Nimbus.
Ooh,
Here, Frosty, over here.
that's skill. You're a star.
Yeah.
You ready, Big Nose?
All right, duo.
Uh-oh. You're out of here.
I'm sorry. I'm not that good after all.
Thank you very much, Dopey. It was a pleasure playing against you.
Nimbus, will that man be sick having swallowed the grape?
Flu poisoned the grape, and he will most likely have a temperature tonight.
Watch out, friends! Fire rain! Run for it, guys, or they'll cook us!
Oh, nice and warm.
Come on, Frosty, come here. This releases a nice warm temperature.
No thanks, I could melt.
Quite some excitement considering this is your first day here, don't you think, Raindrop?
Sometimes I have the feeling I've been here before. It's as if I could remember everything.
Sure. Water was part in the process of creating life.
Why don't you explain to me how all this was created?
Not an easy task, you're asking. It's a process that took millions of years.
I don't have that much time. Try and cut it short, okay?
Come on, Nimbus. I also want to know.
Okay, then. I'll try to cut the story short. Not easy, though. It all began with a great rainfall, which covered the earth with water. That's when the oceans were created. And in the sea depths, through millions and millions of years, here and there, minuscule cells appeared and soon divided, increasing in numbers. And later, many grouped together, creating the first organic living forms, which evolved, giving place to the most primitive animal and marine life forms, some of which decided to reach the surface and turn into amphibious creatures. These then developed into reptiles, who during millions and millions of years hardly had any rivals and grew to be what we know as dinosaurs. But a large meteorite fell on our planet, and the impact created such an amount of ashes and dust that covered the surface. Every living creature perished. Sunlight could not penetrate the dense atmosphere, and the whole planet froze.
That frozen era is known as the Ice Age, and that is when I was born.
If you're so knowledgeable, why don't you tell the rest of the story? There's only another few 1,000 million years to go.
Don't get angry, Nimbus. Frosty only wanted to help you. Tell me, when did humans first appear?
Oh, humans. They came from the evolution of some mammals called primates, but that was a lot later. In comparison to the age of the Earth, it's as if they had only been in this world a few minutes.
Well, they certainly have learned fast. They seem to be the smartest creatures on the planet.
That's right. Though by being so, I hope they don't end up thinking that the world belongs to them.
I wonder if he's sick.
Who are you talking about?
The man who swallowed the poison grape.
I'm sure. Flu is very harmful. When he pollutes something, you can be sure that he will infect it with some kind of disease. He's making him drink something. What can it be?
It's a potion made with herbs. Humans have discovered that some herbs can cure some of their illnesses.
Oh, how sad! The poor guy's very ill.
Wow! 2 identical drops, and they came out of that woman's eyes.
Those are tears. Humans produce them when they feel very sad or they suffer from pain.
It's a very peculiar way humans have to express themselves. From all the creatures on the earth, only they can laugh or cry.
But the old man has prepared a medicine to cure him.
It's not going to do much for him.
And how do you know? Who are you?
I'm an infusion drop. I was inside the bowl of hot water with herbs that they gave to the sick man.
And why did you say it wouldn't help him? I thought that the old man knew what he was doing.
He has mixed a little mint, chamomile with some Peruvian bark, lavender, and thyme.
Sounds delicious.
I'm sure it is.
All those plants are excellent digestives. They settle your stomach.
As the man is sick because of something he's eaten, this infusion is going to do him good.
Though it hasn't brought the fever down, and it's still very high.
Is that dangerous?
It could very well kill him.
Ah, you can't be serious.
The infusion will help him, but if the temperature doesn't come down tonight, maybe tomorrow he could...
When you have a fever, your head burns, and that is very bad.
Well, I think I've got a solution. We only need to cool that man down. What do you think, Frosty?
Hey, what are you up to?
Well, well, Raindrop, you're as smart as humans.
Yeah, okay, so Raindrop is smart, but what is he planning? Must I do this for a lot longer?
Until the fever comes down. If we succeed, tomorrow he'll feel a lot better.
Come on, Frosty. Hold on a little more. You can do it.
What I'll do is melt.
How well one sleeps after causing havoc. Well, well, if it's not my friend Dopey, the king of the ball. Thanks to you, there's a sick man who's about to kick the bucket.
Why do you say that?
Cause the nasty food he ate must have killed him by now. The fever must have fried him by now.
No way. That Raindrop chap is a very smart drop and found a solution.
Oh no!
Thanks to you, that man is healthy again.
Well, I only cooled his ideas a little. What cured him was the old man's medicine.
I think you both have saved him. I'm sure this has been the first ever scientific collaboration in the world.
I'm proud of you, Frosty. You've taken a great risk, but you did what you had to do. Just look at that kid's smile. Is there a better reward?
The father of that brat may have recovered, but he's not gonna get away.
Flu, what are you going to do?
Pollute that kid's fruit, and this time, that darn drop won't be here to save him.
If you want, we could pay my friends the clouds a visit.
I'd love to meet them. They're always changing their shapes, right?
I think we'd better not climb anymore. It's very windy.
Is that dangerous?
We can handle it, but maybe somebody on the ground could have a hard time. Look where that whirlwind is going.
Straight towards where Flu is. Uh-oh, he's at it again.
I'm gonna get you, kid. You're in for it.
Die! Flu, I think this time we will fly!
Why does this happen to me?
Looks like the sky is rather crowded today.
3/4 of our planet are covered in water. And without it, there would have never been life on it. Humans, animals, and plants all need water for their survival and will always depend on it. So look after it.
And don't misuse it. Not a drop.